Askreddit asks, what's the most amazing thing about the universe? It must be true that either 1. It didn't exist, then it did, or 2. It has always existed.
What even is time?
Matter, when subjected to enough energy and time, becomes sentient and ponders its own existence.
Like a really fucked up diamond.
We are atoms arranged in a way that makes them aware they are atoms.
With enough time, hydrogen gives itself a name. Someone else from this thread.
That it created self-aware entities that think about it. Given enough time, hydrogen gives itself a name.
Take it one step further. The universe is made up of every single thing existing within it. In a way, it's all just one singular entity. The universe. You are a part of the continuous universe. You are the conscious universe experiencing itself from the perspective of a human being.
What even is time?
The space in which space can change. The space of space.
Like a really fucked up diamond.
Honestly, why even buy a diamond if it can't live an existential nightmare as you look on in ever-growing uneasiness? Knowing even though you try to push the thoughts away that one day you too will fade from existence. And from memory, until there's no one left to remember you?
Why do I exist? Asked the flesh diamond. The universe did not answer. For it didn't quite know how to tell the flesh diamond that it was an accident.
That it doesn't exist to be observed. In fact, under different circumstances, all of its trillions of stars and planets and oceans and moons and mountains could exist for billions of years without ever being observed by anyone. Edit. Typo.
They might very well have existed for 14 billion years before consciousness was a thing here.
How young it is. People look at the universe being 13.7 billion years old and say, that is ancient. That is nothing. Stars will continue to form for another 100 trillion years. Even after that, stellar remnants will exist for quadrillions of years. Black holes will still produce energy that can be used by intelligent civilizations for 10 to the power of 100 years. Keep in mind, if biological life doesn't destroy itself, we will just keep getting more and more knowledge. It's probably a safe bet that within 500 years, which is nothing on universal timescales, we will be an interstellar species that has long ago transcended biology. There is no telling what our descendants will do for the remaining life of the universe. The 4 to 5 billion years of biological evolution of life on Earth will be looked at as an embryonic stage for endless quintillions of years of real life to begin post-biology. They will view the universe as their oyster, a place of infinite possibilities, while we are still just spending our days trying not to die and trying to avoid being punished by our brains with pain.
2 possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the universe, or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. Arthur C. Clarke.
The space in which space can change. The space of space.
I am so mind-fucked right now.
It's way too early for this shit, man.
That's really well put.
That we just don't understand it. It could be flat. It could be irregular. There could be another one. It's growing at an exponential speed. It's invisible contents. We try to learn more about it using our earthly knowledge, but there is certainly more to it. It's like trying to wrap your head around eternity.
This exactly. We don't know what is out there and can only really guess through theories from our already obtained knowledge, which, as of today, is most likely just a drop in the ocean compared to the universe in its entirety. Because of this, the potential is endless. And that idea is very exciting.
There are 10 million particles in the universe that we can observe. Your mama took the ugly ones and put them into one nerd.
Flashback to 2012.
Epic rap battles of history.
That somehow all the particles accumulated in a specific way and in specific quantities to give you conscious thought.
There are 10 million particles in the universe that we can observe. Your mama took the ugly ones and put them into one nerd.
Flashback to 2012.
Look again at that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love. Everyone you know. Everyone you ever heard of. Every human being who ever was. Lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering. Thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines. Every hunter and forager. Every hero and coward. Every creator and destroyer of civilization. Every king and peasant. Every young couple in love. Every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. Carl Sagan.
Hydrogen, given enough time, will send unsolicited dick pics.
In order to bake apple pie, you must first create the universe.
To be pedantic, if you want to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first create the universe. Carl Sagan.
It's, if you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe! Exclamation mark.
Given enough time, hydrogen gives itself a name.
Given enough time, hydrogen atoms will start to masturbate.
Given enough time, hydrogen atoms will draw big anime titties.
Given enough time, hydrogen atoms will be big anime titties.
Not necessarily in that order.
Take the 13.8 billion year lifetime of the universe and map it onto a single year. So that the Big Bang takes place on January 1st at midnight. And the current time is mapped to December 31st at midnight. On this timeline, anatomically modern humans don't show up until about 11:52 p.m. on December 31st. And all of recorded history takes place during the last 10 seconds. This concept is called the cosmic, URL redacted, wiki, cosmic_calendar. Popularized by Carl Sagan. Edit. Changed from, humans don't show up until about 10:30 p.m. on December 31st to the more accurate, anatomically modern humans don't show up until about 11:52 p.m. on December 31st.
I love comparisons like that.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and above all, have an excellent day, you incredible people.